In every college and university, when exams arrive, the staff faces the same headache. How do we seat hundreds of students across multiple rooms without overcrowding, without mistakes, and without spending days doing it by hand? Normally, this is done on paper or messy Excel sheets, manually assigning roll number to rooms, counting seats, making charts, marking attendance. It's slow and full of errors. Well, in this video, I am going to show you a complete examination seat plan system that does all of this automatically. You just add your students, rooms, and exams, and the system instantly allocate every student to a seat. Then it generates printable seating charts, attendance sheets, invigilator duty rosters, and UFM unfair means case register. Let's check it out. Okay, so well, this is a dashboard where we can take the overview of the complete system, and also we have added some quick action button like the add student, add exam, seating allocation, admit cards, attendance, refresh. And when we hit the refresh, it will automatically refresh the data in the background silently. Okay, okay, let's move to the programs section. In the programs section, we can add the program. Just simply enter the program code and the program name and simply hit the save button. And when we click on the save button, it's creating the program and that data will be saved in our Google Sheets because we are using the Google Sheets as a database. And you can see the data is appeared in our table as well. And also we can apply the edit action and also the delete action as well. And if we have in the bulk amount of data, we can simply import CSV as well. Now let's move to the papers section. What is the papers section? In the papers, we can simply add a paper, the paper code, the paper type, the paper name, and the paper semester as well, and simply hit the save button. And that data also saved in our Google Sheets and appeared in this table. Also we can apply the edit and delete action here. And also we have the some quick action filters from here as well. We can simply filter them by using one click. Now let's move to the rooms section. In the rooms section, we can add a room, and we just simply click on this add room, the room name, the room number, the total capacity in this particular room, the single desk capacity for the student sitting, and also the extra double capacity, the status of the room active or inactive, and the building is main block, the building A and building 2 in your institution, and the floor of the building, and simply hit the save icon. And after hitting the save icon, you can see that is your room name and that is your room number and that is the location, block C, floor second. The total capacity of this room is 48 and the single capacity is 24, extra double is 24. And this is a utilization and invigilators that will be automatically assigned from our duty roster. I will also explain you. And that is our created and updated date. And this is a examination room slip print, and also you can simply print them from here. Now let's move to the duty roster section. In the duty roster section, we just simply add a duty from here, and also you can see that is the already assigned duty. We just simply add a new duty, select a invigilator. Let's take example invigilator E, the room number 18, the date, and also the session morning or evening, and there is a notes, and simply hit the save. And when we hit the save, you can see it's assigning the duty, and after assigning the duty, you will see the notification appeared saved. Now let's move back to the rooms section. In the rooms section, you can easily able to see it here. The invigilator E is assigned here automatically. Now let's move to the students section because the students is important in this. If we want to add a student, we just simply click on this add student, the student roll number, the name, the student program. Where we can add the program, I already told to you in the programs section, the current semester of the student, the PWBD subcategory, and also it is applicable, not applicable, blindness, low vision. You can simply select them, the scribe required or not, and also the category journal, SC, ST, OBC, etc. And that is the photo. You can add the URL or upload the image as well, and that is the guardian name and the guardian phone, and simply hit the save icon. And you can see in the students data table we have the roll number, the name, the program of the student, and in the contact information the category EWS, guardian, and the guardian phone number. Accommodation is PWBD low vision and scribe is no. And that is the exam 6, sitting, seated, already seated. Okay, so you can easily able to see if we have right now the 72 students here. Okay, you understand? And if I want to print all the admit cards and all the slips at one go, I just simply click on this print slips, and now you can simply see all the 72 roll number slips is appeared in front of me. I just simply print 72 cards, and you can easily able to see here its preview here. Okay, understand them? Yes, you understand them. And if you want to simply view them, you can simply view it here, the registration of the students and also the seat allocation for this particular student on this particular date, session, morning, paper code is this, and the room number is this, and the seat number is column 1 and the seat number is 3, and that is the admit card for this student, and you can simply print out them. And if you want to edit the data, you can simply edit them, and also you can delete them. Now let's move to the exams section. What is the exam section? I already told to you. In the exam, students we have registered, and now the students need to give the exams. That's the most uh, basic things. And we just simply click on this add exam, and when we hit the add exam, select a paper. What we have added, the session is morning or evening, the exam date, the start time, and the course label, the center code, the duration of the examination, the maximum marks, the exam title, etc. We need to enter them and hit the save icon. Okay, once we hit the save icon, you can see in the paper, the paper code, name, and also the AEC, the schedule of this particular exam, the course and center, and the registration students for this particular exam is 12, and the seated students is 12 present. And all after the examination completed, you can overview them how much students is appeared, that will be appeared in front of the present, and also the if they have any absent student, you just simply see the absent here. Okay, you understand them? Yes, you understand them. And that is the details, the title of the exam, and also the created date and the updated date. And if you want to visualize the exam schedule, you can see that is our demo examination May, and that is our session, and that is our 17th, a 5 date examination on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and etc. If you want to print the schedule of the examination, you can simply print them as well. You understand them? Yes, you understand them. Now let's move to the registration section. What is in the registration section? We can simply add the registration, select a student from the drop down, and also select a exam. What is the morning or the etc. And also the exam type is regular or reappear, and that is the MAP ID. Okay, university map ID, and the admit card issued or not. We just simply save the hit icon, and once we save the hit icon, the information will appear here. You can see this is a student information and the paper information. The exam slot is allocated, and also the seat and attendance is automatically allocated. You can see the admit card is issued, and that is the another student. The admit card is in still pending, and if you want to issue them, just simply click on this edit icon, and admit card issue, make it enable, and click on this save. Once you click on this save, it's updating the registration, and that will be admit card will be issued to that particular student. Now let's move to the seating allocation. This is a seating allocation. Right now this is a date 16/5, and the total registered student in this allocated is this ROMs 2 and the 7 exams. And if we want to see the plan, we just simply click on this view plan, and now you can easily able to see here the plan will be appeared here. That is the PPR 02 English exam, the room number 1, and that is the psychology exam in the room number 2. In the room number 1, we have the column 1, and that is the seat allocations, the seat 1 to this particular roll number, and also in column 2, that is the roll number seat 11 for this particular roll number. And if you want to simply present them, you just simply click on this present and mark the attendance. You can simply save the attendance as well. And if you want to absent them, you can simply mark them absent as well. And if you want to make the FU, you can also do that. And also if you want to print the sitting plan and make the dispatch on the notice board, so the students can easily view them and go to their relative roll number for their examination, you can also do that. So this will save your all manual work. Okay, now let's move back to the attendance sheet. This is the attendance sheet. It's right now it's loading. We just simply select a room number 18, whatever the room we select. We just simply select room number 18, the exam date, and simply click on this generate. So once we click on this generate, as of now you can easily able to see here it's generating the data, and right now there is none available students. Okay, now let's go back to the exams section. In the exam section we will see that what are the available examinations. We just simply view them and then we will make the attendance sheet. Okay, so this is a 2105. Okay, that is fine. And also ppr for morning. Now let's go back to the attendance sheet, and when we go back to the attendance sheet, and here you can easily able to see, we just simply select a room 1 and date, and also click on this generate. So once we click on this generate, as of now you can able to see here it's building the attendance, and that are the students, the seat number 1, the seat number 2 in column 1, the seat number 2, and that's it. The roll number, the name of the student, the program, the paper, and here the student signature will come, and the student is present or absent, we can simply mark out them. And if you want to print this sheet, you can simply print them and distribute in your examination room. Now that is the duty roster. I already told to you how you can add the duty, edit the duty, or update the duty in your system. Okay, and lastly, this is our UFM cases, where we can file the UFM cases, select a exam, and simply select a student from the drop down, and also select a room, the copies count, and the contact email, contact mobile, and also you can easily able to see here the evidence, the status, the witness, the action taken, and simply hit the save icon. So once we hit the save icon, the data will be appeared here. Okay, and that is our users section, because in this system we have the multiple roles, the invigilator role, the coordinator role, and also the admin role. Now let's move to the about section. In the about section you can see that what admin can do in the system, what a coordinator can do in our system, what a invigilator can do in our system. You can simply compare them. And also, if you like this video and if you like our development, you can simply hire us for your customized project. We provide the worldwide customized software solutions as per your own needs. And if you like our channel, please subscribe it and share it with your students, and share it with your friends, and share it with your community. So we thank you very much. Keep supporting us, and we will make this kind of amazing solutions for you to save your manual workflow, and we will make your workflow to automate. Thank you very much. Take care. We will meet you in our next video. Allah Hafiz. Jazakallah.